Instagram, so we good.
And we are live.
Am I on there? I look like I'm chopped off.
We're live. I'll move you around. We're live.
Welcome everyone. It's Titan Lifestyle with Big Dru.
What's up, guys and girls? It's Big Dru, Titan Lifestyle. Friday back again in the lab, in the studio.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to get it going. We got some good topics, more events. You know what we do every Friday? Let's get it.
Absolutely. So happy Friday, everybody out there. We got a big weekend coming up. Florida looks like we're actually going to have a nice weekend. No rain. We've had a lot of rain in here in Florida lately.
Typical Florida weather. Rain, sun.
Yeah. So it's been kind of crazy. So looks like we're going to have a good weekend. I know I'm going to have a busy weekend. I hope you guys are going to have a great one too. Yeah. So we got a great show for you guys as always. What up, Dwayne Day and everybody out there on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. Thank you guys. Please share this, like this, tag some people in this. If you guys are on YouTube, hit the all notification bell to subscribe so you guys get all the updates on what we're doing here. So if you guys have any questions during this, please shout them out. Me and Dru will be happy to answer them as best as possible. So let's get into the topics. First one is always therapy of the week. Oh, yeah. So this one's, I think, one of Dru's favorite therapies. It's a great therapy. It works a lot for a lot of different people in a lot of different ways. And get a lot of questions about it. So what is it? MK677, ibutramortin. It's an oral GHRH peptide. That's right. It's an oral therapy. That means you can take it. It's in a little capsule. It's not in a needle. And it does a great wonder of different things as far as for anti-aging, lean body mass, libido purposes, hair, skin, nails, sleep, the whole nine. So ibutramortin, or MK677, helps stimulate the pituitary to produce your own natural growth hormone, to raise those IGF-1 levels too as well. So it works real simple and real easy as far as stimulating your pituitary, producing your own natural growth hormone, and then going down to the liver to go into IGF-1, which is going to give you all these great benefits of growth hormone or all these different things you're hearing about.
One thing I realized too with MK677 is a lot of, especially bodybuilders, will take other compounds to try to get the same results.
Yep.
But then they have a slew of side effects, and they have to take other stuff to combat the side effects. With MK677, I don't have any of that. The only side effect I have is hungry, and sometimes it'll make me feel lethargic. Yep. But then again, just figure out, time it right.
Absolutely.
Sometimes people take it before bed. Sometimes people take it in the morning to get their meals in during the day.
Yep.
Just figure out what works best for you. But again, no side effects.
Nope.
No bad side effects other than, eating a lot. It's going to make you really, really hungry. Just make sure you're eating clean and you can still stay lean. So a lot of times people saying with MK, I'm getting so many messages lately about MK. Mm-hmm. I think it's because the summer's over. Mm-hmm. A lot of the shows are over. People are looking to put on some weight and put on some size and, just eat and be strong again.
Yep.
So I've been getting tons of messages on MK. MK, another thing with MK people don't realize too is the joints. It helps your joints a lot.
Absolutely.
People will take BPC or TB500 strictly for the joints. Mm-hmm. But if MK677 will work the same way. So you're fixing your connective tissue and ligaments rather than grinding them. And then the little bit of water that it puts on your body, because it will give you a little bit of water retention, not to the point where you have a moon face. Mm-hmm. But just that little bit of lubrication in your joints helps as well.
Absolutely.
So helps with lubrication, helps with sleep, helps with recovery, helps you get strong. I mean, I get crazy strong on it. And again, you guys are going to be eating all day long.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's like, where's the food go too? Because a lot of times I'm eating, I get real bloated.
Yeah.
For some reason, when I take MK, I eat so much,
but
I don't get the bloat. It's like the body just takes in the food.
Absorbs
so it doesn't
nutrients.
linger around. So you're able to get meals in and not feel bloated all day long, which is like the worst.
Absolutely.
When you're getting lean and you feel bloated, it's like, what's the point being lean if I'm bloated?
My stomach's sticking out.
Yeah, I hate that. My stomach sticks out to here after I eat. So
absolutely. Big shout out to Booty Guy. What up, Demetrius? What's going on? Kim, how you guys doing out there? Joe Anderson, we appreciate you. Sammy Joe, Big Red, Ernst Step, Terry Florida. Like I said, Dwayne Day in the house. Adam, Wobbly Cobb. What's going on? Kim Fit Ass Haynes. What's going on? So, so like Drew was saying, with MK, so, with connective tissue and stuff like that, raising IGF-1 levels. So this is another thing that helps healing, like he's talking about. And this is one of the main factors and main mechanisms to help you in the situation. So MK is really, really good. Now, it does stimulate the hunger hormone, ghrelin, right? And that's what's going to make you really, really hungry. So like Dru was saying, if you're going to take it and you think that it's going to be a problem, right? So if you get hungry and you go in your house and it's like you got all your kids' snacks all around, you're going to want to eat them all, right? Yeah. So the best thing you could possibly do is set yourself up for success. And what do I mean by that? So at night, right before you're going to go to bed, that's when you should take MK. Now, growth hormone levels are usually highest at night and sleeping and highest in the morning. So you're going to get the best possible result usually in those two areas. Some people take it in the afternoon because they just want to get hungry and they haven't ate enough calories and they're trying to stimulate and grow, and that's where this can really help too as well.
Yeah, I know, especially people that are getting ready for a show. A lot of times people think MK is only to bulk, only to get big, but if you're having trouble getting your meals in, when I took MK, like I wanted to eat anything. Like it didn't matter what it was. A lot of times people get quote unquote munchies or hungry, they crave certain things. When I take MK, I just want to eat. I can have plain rice and plain steak with nothing, and it satisfies my hunger.
Absolutely.
So helps a lot, guys, with that.
Absolutely. Charmaine, Caribbean vibes in the house. I got to meet Charmaine this week, actually. She was in the house trying to get an IV. Didn't know who she was when I went and got to sit next to her, and she told me her story. She loves Titan supporter, loves the therapies. She's competing right now. She's one of our service people. So at that point, she's a veteran, man. Her and her family. So big shout out to her. All her daughters are in the service. Her husband. So we love our military service people out there. So big shout out to Caribbean Vibe Charmaine, and good luck in the contest and your Titan therapies to hopefully help you get you all the way through.
And we do also offer military discounts on some of our specials and stuff too. So always inquire if you're in the military.
Absolutely.
Always inquire about our discounts.
First responders, our military personnel. Our veterans and stuff like that. We want to take care of you guys as much as possible. Especially, that's the least that we can do for you guys, taking care of us, right?
Exactly.
So we really appreciate all you guys out there that are doing your work and doing your part. So MK677, check it out. If you guys want to know more about this therapy or even become a patient and get this therapy, it's real simple and easy to do. Just call or text 727-389-3220. At that point, all you have to do for MK is fill out the new patient paperwork. You're going to see the medical provider via telemedicine, or you can come in our beautiful Tampa headquarters. And at that point, after that visit, you can order MK677 and a lot of the other therapies. It's a real simple and easy process, very streamlined, and we can service 48 states. Everywhere except for Ohio and Idaho. And I'm still getting flack from one of our old patients about why we can't service Ohio anymore.
Yeah.
And he's like, listen, I kind of told him the reason behind it. He's like, give me the particular law. I'm contacting my congressman about this because I want to be serviced by you guys.
Yeah.
No joke. So it's pretty cool.
I'd be pissed too if I was in one of the two states that couldn't get it.
There's a couple ways around it. So if you do get another mailing service, you have somebody in a different state, we can send it there and they can send it to you. I know it's a little bit of pain in the butt, but that's how a lot of out-of-country people do it. Like they have family members here and stuff like that, and we send it to them and they send it to them. So that's how it is. Hulk Squad in the house. What up, dude? How you doing, bro? I hope all is well. Hope everything's good.
Great video you did too. The video came out real good.
Yeah. For sure. We appreciate everything out there you guys are doing, man. So big ups to you guys.
One last thing with MK, guys. It comes in oral form. A lot of our therapies are injectables. A lot of people are, quote unquote, afraid of needles. I don't know why. It's a safer way. But MK does come in oral form. One capsule a day is all you need. It's simple. You just wake up, take it, or in the middle of the day, whenever you want to. Just a capsule, water, without food. It's real easy to take. No injecting, no sterilizing, no drawing. Just take it every day. That's it. Simple.
Good to go. For sure. All right, so let's go on to our next subject out there. And thank all you guys for joining in. If you guys are just tuning in right now, we covered MK677. Thank you guys for the badges and the support. I appreciate all you guys out there doing that. It helps us with Instagram and everything. So, Kim, I really appreciate it. And guess what? Since Kim is the first one, I think, that bought a badge today, Kim, I just got in all brand new leggings from Titan Medical Center.
Nice.
I got everything. I got brand new snake skin. I mean, I've got everything. These colors are ridiculous. So I'm going to get you out a pair of whatever color Titan Medical Center leggings you want. Just call or text us 727-389-3220. I'll even get you the matching top. Just give me your sizes. I got you. All right?
Hulk Squad asking about what's the best immune boosting therapy.
Yeah.
I would say a combination of a couple different things if you can. Glutathione, Titan TRIFECTA.
Yeah.
The Thymo.
The Triimmune has glutathione, vitamin C, and zinc all in one injectable. So that's a really, really big one. Thymosin alpha 1. So this is the next one, and that's a peptide, right? They do two totally different things as far as that goes, mechanism-wise. But Thymosin alpha 1, guys, the government does not want this out there. It's going to be hard to get a hold of very shortly, is what I'm hearing. So I know we've got a little bit left. So I would recommend that. But if we don't have that and stuff like that, the Triimmune is going to be the best thing. Glutathione, vitamin C, and zinc all in one injectable, 1 ml. You can take it with an insulin needle. You can get glutathione by itself at 200 milligrams per ml with the exact same shot, or you can get the Triimmune, get the exact same dose of glutathione with the vitamin C and the zinc on that too. So it's going to be a good one for you guys. All right.
Yeah, I would double up on them. If
For
you can,
sure.
I would take 2 or 3 different things, make sure everything's...
Absolutely.
Make sure you stay healthy.
Absolutely. I would definitely think that that's going to be a good one. If somebody wants to mix something with that, another one would be Nectar of the Gods. That's another good one that they can take along with that. But if you're going to do that, you might as well get Triimmune and get Hercules Potion, and you'll get a lot more bang for the
We
buck.
might as well grab some Titan Complete with that too,
Might
because
as
you got
well,
the
right?
B12 and all that stuff.
You can mix that in there
so-
too, with that
Yeah.
too. So that would definitely help take the little sting off the Triimmune. All right, so Florida's new Surgeon General has came in this last week, and he's definitely making some waves. For it, the new rule here in Florida is students can still go to school if they're COVID positive and they're asymptomatic. Well, not if they're positive. They find if they're positive, they can't go to school. If they're having symptoms, then they can't go to school. But if, let's say a kid is next to somebody that tests COVID positive, they're sitting next to them the whole day. Usually the schools here in Florida would contact you and say, listen, your son or your daughter has been exposed to COVID-19. They're going to have to quarantine for 10 days, or they're going to have to produce a negative COVID-19 test result. So now that's changed. So at that point, if they're not symptomatic, then they can go to school, even if they've been exposed to somebody. And being exposed to somebody, they've defined now. It's within 6 feet of somebody for 15 minutes at one time.
Okay.
So at that point, if you're sitting in a class, usually those classes are 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour tops. You're going to be next to somebody that's COVID positive. You're going to be there longer than 15 minutes.
I don't know these times and distances. Now I'm automatically looking at that like, okay, like if someone has COVID and walks up to me and coughs on me for 5 minutes,
Yeah.
it's not 15 minutes.
Right.
I mean, so it's kind of like, where does this time thing
I
come?
don't know, man.
Where do these numbers and time come? Because if someone has COVID and they come up to me,
It could be 1 minute, right?
they could literally like shake my hand and their hand could be dirty and I could wipe my face with it afterwards.
That's
or something.
true. That's
Like,
true.
Where does the 15 minutes come from? What if 2 people have COVID or one person has COVID, and what if they both have masks on and they're sitting 5 feet away from each other for 13 minutes? Like, come on, it's getting out.
It's true. What if
I
there's
don't know.
6 feet and a half
Right?
for
6 feet.
14 minutes and 30 seconds? No. But yeah, it's a little crazy the way it is and what they're
Got to be
breaking down.
72 inches. What if it's
Like
71?
second rule, yeah.
71 is
So,
an inch less than 6 feet.
We've got
So
Turbo has 13, loving the Titan Complete and the Hercules Potion. Love to hear this, and those are 2 phenomenal therapies.
where are you using the Hercules Potion? That's what I
Ooh,
want
yeah.
to
Are
know.
you
Where, how
spot
are you
injecting
taking
that? Yeah, let us know how that's going and where you're doing that at. Now, if you guys are looking to 3 therapies that are going to work really great for weight loss, pump, recovery, and all these different things, energy and all that, then the Titan Trifecta. Now, he's talking about 2 therapies that are in the Titan Trifecta. The only one he's missing is ECA Stack Plus. And Turbo has, if you're looking to lose weight or more energy and focus, then add that ECA Stack Plus in. Ask for the Titan Trifecta, and you'll actually get a discount on all the therapies. So we wanted to put that together because usually those 3 therapies are really, really top sellers for us. And sometimes people have to choose between 2 or 1 or 3, depending on how much there is in their budget. So at that point, we wanted to make something that was developed as a package deal, so you could get a better bang for the buck, and you could get all 3 of these therapies: Hercules Potion, Titan Complete, and ECA Stack Plus. Really, really cool. I'm glad to hear that.
That's
I love
good.
hearing back.
I love hearing people take Hercules
Love
for
it.
the first time. Like,
Dude.
But there's the regulars, we know how to take it.
Yeah.
We know what it does. But the
Yeah.
ones that have never, they're like,
Yeah.
holy, like,
I know.
I've been taking these powders and pre-workouts and pump stuff for years.
Yeah.
And now that's just one little drop.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Like
hooked.
You're
never going back to those scoops in the car and
Yeah.
mixing stuff in the car, and you got the water bottle, and then you burping up BCAAs and
Feeling nauseous, not good.
put it right into the bicep.
Ingrid, what's going on? How you doing out there? Miami Realtor, Luxury Real Estate, what's going on? How you doing? Hulk Squad, he said use Hercules in the legs, 1 ml in each quad, and an ml and a ham each leg. Woo!
See, I've never done hams because hamstrings are like guitar strings. They're so thin.
Wow.
So you'd have to find so it hits the muscle. But I do calves. I hit my calves almost every day with Hercules.
Yeah.
Every day. I'll go 1 on each head. So I'll put 2 on my left, like on each side.
Yep.
And I'll put 1 on each side of my right, 1 on each side of my left.
6 foot 4, 240. What's going on? Savarelli, what's up, bro? How you doing? Hope all is well with you, man. So the next thing is 2 people are dead, at least 12 injured in shooting at Kroger grocery store in Tennessee.
Yeah, it's bad. It's a shame. It's happening over and over again. I don't know what it is. I think part of it has to do with people wanting to become infamous.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, they want to. They don't care if they go to jail forever as long as they're the famous serial killer.
Yeah.
And all these serial killer shows and YouTube videos and stuff is making it worse.
Yeah.
And the gun control and the COVID thing, like it's getting really, really bad.
Yeah.
And mental health, I feel, is like,
On the rise.
yeah, mental health has
Bad mental health on the rise.
it's a big part of why everybody's doing it, because
Yeah.
if these people were mentally healthy, they wouldn't be doing this stuff. So.
Yeah, and obviously people have a lot more stress, which is affecting mental health today, with jobs and COVID and all the craziness stuff that's out there. I mean, the world was crazy before COVID, and then after COVID, I mean, we've become insane.
Yeah.
Just everybody, and everybody has to deal with the stress every day.
And it happens everywhere. It used to be, inner city shootings and
Yeah.
this and that, but now, I mean, this place here is 30 miles outside of Memphis.
Yeah.
Supposed to be like one of the nicest communities, the safest communities, the best police department.
Yeah.
And it still happens. So it doesn't matter if your community is good, if your police department is good.
Yeah.
All it takes is that one person to just spoil
Absolutely.
everything. So pretty much you could be anywhere. You could be in South Central Los Angeles, or you could be in the hills in Hollywood. Either way, I mean, you got to be careful. And I mean, people are quick to shoot. People are quick to snap.
Yep.
They're saying it was an employee that was recently fired, so he's
Oh,
probably like,
man.
"Oh, I'm fired. I'm gonna shoot up the place." And I mean, he did. And unfortunately, people died because of it.
Yeah.
12 injured. We're not sure how many people are gonna die, but I mean, it's bad. These
terrible.
shootings. When I was a kid, I didn't hear about all these shootings.
No, man.
Like, and the thing is like, I mean, internet wasn't big like that, but I mean, I didn't really hear about it on TV. Now it's just like every other week,
Mass
shootings.
shootings.
I mean, Chicago's like literally like a war zone in Chicago. And there's a real quick fact for you guys in terms of like violence and shootings. In Chicago, there's more deaths from kids murdering each other than there are COVID deaths.
That's crazy.
So in Chicago, the city of Chicago, inner city Chicago, there's more people dying of gunshots than there are of COVID. But you don't hear that. I mean, you hear a
Right.
little bit in like rappers and stuff. Oh,
Right.
yeah, Chirac and this and that.
Right.
But you don't hear it like that.
No.
I mean, that one little area has more deaths than COVID, but we're just talking about wearing masks
Right.
and all this stuff.
Right.
Got to be safe out there, guys. And also, too, everyone has guns nowadays. Like, pretty much everybody has guns.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
go up into somebody's house.
Oh, yeah.
Chances are they have a gun. If you're in a grocery store, if you're driving your car and you have road rage, be careful. Everyone has a gun now. So if you drive in your car and you flick somebody off or yell out something, next thing you know, you're getting shot at. You got to be careful. Be careful, guys.
You guys got to be careful out there.
Be careful. Be careful.
I tell this to Shreese all the time because she's the hothead between us, right? And I'm like, Shreese, please don't do anything out there.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you just don't know. You just don't know
You never
anymore.
know. You never know.
Head's got to be on a swivel.
The thing is, I've even told people that, be careful, but then thing is like if I get cut off, I get that too.
Yeah,
Like,
you get
when I was-
upset.
It was a few years back, some guy in a Harley cut me off, and he like cut me off and was like flicking me off and like loud. I was so aggravated, I literally just jumped out the car at the stop sign and we're walking up to him. I just started yelling. You know when you yell and you get that
Yeah.
horse in your mouth where
Yeah.
it's just so aggressive? I started yelling at. Once he saw me, I don't know if
sure
it
he
was because
took
of my
off.
size or whatever. He was just like, I don't want no problems. He was on his bike with his hands up like this. I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. Yeah, but before that, you were out kill
Right,
you
right,
and
right,
this and
right.
that. It's like, come on. But I was an idiot for jumping out because
Anything could happen.
the
at that
story
point.
is I could have got shot
This
by
is
jumping
true.
out trying to be He-Man or because my aggression took over.
This is
And
true.
the thing is, when road rage, it's usually like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Like people will flip out and go crazy because someone took 10 seconds longer to make a turn or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's when you look back, it's like people are dying because of like
Yeah.
not wanting to wait 10 seconds.
Just take a breath, guys. I promise
Take
you.
a deep breath.
Take a
and
breath.
Work it out.
Take
Be
a
careful
breath.
when you go in these stores. And if you hear any type of movements, we're gonna have to do some type of drills. We're gonna have to teach these kids in school some type of drills. Where when I was in school, it was fire drill, fire drill, fire drill.
Hurricane at most.
Yeah, now it's
tornado.
like, you have mass shooting drills. I don't know what you call them, but we have to have some type of drill where I know one of the cashiers that was there worked there for 30 years. As soon as it happened, she started yelling out, active shooter, active shooter.
Whoa.
Little stuff like that, even yelling out active shooter. You hear that,
Whoa.
you know. Because people might hear that. People are saying they thought it was balloons being popped. They didn't know what the noise was.
Mm-hmm.
People that shoot guns know what the noise is. So as soon as if you guys are out there and you hear active shooter, run.
Yeah.
Hide.
Run,
There are
hide.
there are people in the store that are hiding in coolers.
Yep.
There's people on the roof. Do whatever you have to do. Run, hide, do whatever you have to do.
For sure.
Yeah, because
100%, man.
it's not worth being It's not worth being a hero. It's not worth trying to. I mean, it's good to save lives, but I mean, it's not good to just put your life in jeopardy to save a complete stranger, and then you end up dying too.
Yeah,
it's not good.
Crazy stuff out there.
Don't be the hero that ends up dying.
Head on a swivel, guys. Head on a swivel. Rod's in the house. What's up, dude? All right, so the next one. So Linda Evangelista says CoolSculpting left her brutally disfigured. So this is a reason that we don't do CoolSculpting here at Titan Medical Center. This is one of the reasons. So CoolSculpting is, it can work, right? And a lot of people use it. It's an advertised product. It's a machine, basically. It's supposed to be a substitute to liposuction, so smart lipo, and that's where they put the wand in you when you're still awake, and they're literally like sucking out the fat. So the way that CoolSculpt works is exactly like the name. So what it's supposed to do is it freezes the fat cells in the body, and at that point, it's supposed to get released into the lymphatic system, and then get pushed out through the system, so you don't have any more fat in that area. Now, what happens to a small percentage of people out there is, and this can happen to a lot of people, even if you get smart lipo, and some people may not realize this, but what happens is that you freeze those fat cells, or even in smart lipo, you might suck them out. Now, after that, these fat cells are gone, and the body has lost in that area. Now, what happens is if you don't get your diet correct, right? So people get this done, and then they just go right back to eating the way they exactly were, not exercising.
It's about 80% of the women I see in the gym.
And what happens is new fat cells form, and then you look disfigured because it doesn't look right. It doesn't look like it should.
Yeah.
So this is what Linda Evangelista, who was a top supermodel in the 90s, has gone through, and she's planning to sue this company. I think it was like $20 million or something like that is what she's looking for. And at that point, she wrote basically, that she's disfigured. And at that point, nobody told her about paradoxical adipose hyperplasia, and that's what PAH, and that's what happens when those fat cells come back. So she said she's become a recluse. She doesn't want to be seen because she knows the way she looks, and she looks disfigured, and it's basically ruined her life and such. And she said that these people didn't tell her about this, so she's suing them. Usually when you get this procedure done, you're signing off on some sort of consent and basically a liability form that you're not going to sue them. So I don't know if they didn't have the proper paperwork in place. Even if you have the proper paperwork in place, somebody can see anyway, but they're probably not going to win. And in this, I don't know if she's going to win or not win. I don't know the background as far as paperwork and everything like that, or what exactly happened. But I know this does happen more commonly than people realize. And people think it's just safe, it's not going to happen. But listen, if it does happen to you, then you're going to be walking around disfigured, and it's not going to look aesthetically pleasing in some of those areas possibly. So just know what you're getting into with procedures. Any cosmetic surgery that you're going to do, hair transplant you're going to do, anything like that. There could always be a downside to everything. I'm just letting you guys know that.
Even drinking water. Just to give you, just to jump in real quick, like when there really is a downside to everything. I've seen people harm themselves from drinking too much water.
Yeah,
so
you can die.
Yeah, you can flood your body.
You can die.
Yeah.
You can die. So, just know what you're getting into. Know the risks, and then weigh that. What are the benefits going to be? What are the pros and what are the cons going to be? And then, are you willing to accept if something does go wrong? Don't always think that everything's going to work out perfect. Me, myself, I always think, hey, listen, what's the worst that can happen? Yeah. So I know. And then I'm ready for that. And then, listen, if something really good happens, that's a bonus. Like, I'm like, thank God, everything went right. So this is just one thing. There's a lot of enhancements going on, surgical procedures going on. More and more are going to be coming too. Technology and science are advancing at lightning speed. And at that point, there's going to be a lot more treatments and therapies coming out, because I've seen them myself now, and it's going to be crazy. But don't get caught up in something like this. Try to do it yourself, good exercise,
Yeah, I would say
diet.
too, like if you have, I mean, a lot of these people, as celebrities or people, they get these surgeries and stuff. These surgeries aren't cheap.
No, hell no.
So if you're gonna go spend 20, 30, I don't know how much these things cost.
Well, I mean, cool sculpting is a more inexpensive way. You're talking about $3,000 to $5,000, so it's very achievable for the average person to do it.
But even 3,000 or 5,000, okay, say it costs 5,000. What could you do to your body with $5,000 in terms of diet and training?
Yeah.
You could do a lot.
Yeah. Well,
you could do a lot. So, and not only that, you don't have to worry about the is it a good doctor? Is it a bad doctor? You don't have to worry about the recovery time. It's a healthier, safer way where you're kind of transitioning into your body. So a lot of these celebrities, if they have all this money, that's a cheaper procedure. Some of them are 20, 30, 50, 40, 50, 60 grand, 70, 80, 100 grand.
They do full bodies.
If you have that much money, why not just get a good trainer, get a good gym, get a good diet?
I got your answer.
Yeah, because they don't want to. It's lazy. Because they're lazy. No, I know why they don't. Okay, let me not ask why. I know why they don't.
Instant gratification.
I
They
know
want
why
it now. They
but
don't
it's
want to
just
put any
crazy.
work in. They don't want to eat this. They don't want to
I
go sweat.
I remember I was broke eating ramen noodles and tuna fish, walking for 2 hours in the sun, like eating Walmart pasta with 75% ground beef, like the cheap stuff, doing whatever I had to do, like and these people got millions of dollars just sitting around eating Oreos, getting surgeries. Like,
I mean,
man, this
you
is
know,
crazy.
I mean, some of the celebrities out there I see do it right. Like some of these guys, like even Chris Hemsworth, like he trains real hard. He's eating his diet. He's got the nutritionists, the trainers. He's doing it like that. A lot of women out there, especially in celebrity land, and even women today. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of them don't want to go to the gym. They don't want to work out. I get the number one question I think from a lot of women. I'm being honest with you. There are some guys that say this, but can I lose weight without working out? And I'm like, yeah, I guess you could lose some weight without working out with a diet and nutrition, right?
If you're 200 pounds overweight, then you could obviously lose weight without working out. But if you're already in shape,
if you're like 130 pounds as a girl and you're like, let's say 5'6", 5'7", it's a pretty good weight already, right? Yeah. But like, what are you gonna look like? And I always ask girls, I'm like, do you want to be the skinny fat girl? Because I mean, that's ultimately what it'll be to a certain extent. If you have no muscle, you're gonna look, a little jiggly. You'll still look thin, but just. Yeah.
Calories burned are calories burned. A lot of women, they just get onto the cardio or stair machine and start running or doing all these abs and stuff when you could literally just go heavy squats and clean up your diet and probably look better. You're going to have more shape. You're going to have more stuff going on. I see women, especially in my neighborhood, the gym in my neighborhood, these women are like, I mean, almost everybody works out like around my area. And everybody's wearing sports bras and working out in the area and stuff. But I see a lot of these women that the reason why they have shape to them is because they're actually lifting weights. Yeah. Like the gym in my neighborhood, the women are actually working out. Like you see them squat and you see them deadlift and you see like they're into it. Like they have their hat pulled down, they're into it. Where if you go to other gyms, the girls might just be like standing in the mirror, not really working out, and just look at the difference in their bodies. Like a lot of times, people are always looking for literature or something they can read to see the body changes. Yeah. Just look at what the people are doing in the gym. When I first started working out in the gym, I would go in the gym and look at the biggest guy in the gym and just sit there and watch what he's doing. Right. Like just figure out what he's doing. I could go pick his brain and talk to him, but just watch what he's doing. If you want shape, lift weight. Yeah, like for sure. Lift weight because I spoke to a guy this morning. Actually, he's going to be getting with Titan. But I spoke to a guy this morning. He weighed 140 or 138, lean, real skinny guy. He was trying to put on weight. I was talking about MK677, and he even said, he said, I'm trying to be shredded. And I said, you're a grown man and you weigh 138 pounds. Oh my God. And you're trying to be shredded. Sorry. I said, shredded is when the muscle pops out. But you have to have muscle for it to be shredded. Right. He didn't really have that much tissue. Yeah. So you had to put on the tissue, in other words, to shred it. Yeah. The guys, if you want to have that shredded, ripped up look and you don't have muscle, dieting is going to make you look worse. Oh, for sure. Because now you're shrinking. Like, you have to make that muscle pop. Yeah. So genetically, if you don't have the muscle on you have to work it. So you can't be, whether you're male or female, you can't be already underweight and then try to get shredded by eating less. Yeah, no, that's not. You got to eat more. You have to lift more and rest more. Absolutely. And that MK too. MK, I'm telling you, MK is like a game changer when it comes to putting on weight. Mm-hmm. If my weight goes down, I take that, it jumps right back up. Yeah. Like, and then your body will get accustomed to the sleepiness or the hungerness of it. So when people first take it, it's like, I can't stop eating. After 3 or 4 weeks, it's not that bad. You're not like, you're still a little bit, but you're not like the first day where you're like looking at Doritos and looking at billboards and stuff like that, you know. MK is the way to go, guys. Train safe, and you gotta push weight if you want to have a shape to your body.
So this is really cool. So Angela Hunt, right? So she said she had purchased glutathione for immune purposes, but it also cleared acne and faded scarring done from other things I had taken. Skin is glowing like the North Star.
It looks like I'm doubling up on my glutathione.
So glutathione is awesome for the skin, right? It's a super antioxidant. Obviously, it's great for immune system boosting, and it's also great for liver functions. So you have fatty liver, you have high liver enzymes, AST and ALT. Glutathione is going to be your treatment. And it's really, really cool. Honestly, I'll probably start on some double dose of glutathione now. I've got Olympia in 2 weeks. I got a lot of things going on. Got to make sure I'm looking. My skin is glowing too, for sure. I'm going to start on that just for that, even double up on it. So I appreciate Angela, and I'm glad that it's doing you some good, man, in a lot of different ways.
And also thank us. We've spoken that like a few weeks back or a while back, but thank you for reminding us and reminding people that it does help with your skin.
Absolutely.
Because we're always talking about glutathione, immunity, don't get sick, immunity.
Yeah.
If it helps with your skin, I appreciate you reminding me on that one because I kind of forgot about that.
Absolutely.
And I've always had skin problems, whether it's from shaving or this and that or too much sun or whatever. So, yeah, definitely.
So it's really, really cool. So let me get this guy off here. All right. He's gone. Bye-bye. All right, he's gone. What up, Brian? How you doing, man? I hope you're having a great Friday and a great weekend starting. All right. Jay Jacobs in the house. What's up, Jay? How you doing, man? So, it's going to be really, really crazy as far as that goes, guys, in the next couple of weeks for us. We're going to be on the road in a couple of weeks here in Olympia. So the next show, not next week, but the week afterwards, we'll be down there doing the Titan Lifestyle with Big Dru. We'll probably have some guests, a lot of lives going on.
Yeah, we could probably get some. Everybody.
We're going to have some people for sure, 100%. It's going to be really, really good. All right, guys. So Olympia is in October, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. We'll be down there on the 7th. We'll be there the 8th and the 9th. The 10th, it's Sunday. I know it's still got some stuff going on, but we'll probably be out of there by then. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. October 13th, Tampa International Airport Annual Employee Health and Wellness Event. And I heard that everybody has to go to that, has to be vaccinated. Kind of crazy. October 23rd, Tim Gardner's MPC Hurricane Bay. It's going to be
shout out to Tim Gardner.
Big shout out to Tim Gardner, Tim Gardner Productions, everybody that's going to be involved with that. Obviously, with us being there, it's going to be a huge, huge event. We always bring it, no matter where we're at and who we're with. So we're going to bring the party. We're going to definitely bring the fury for sure for that show.
Also, if we did have a special guest, who would you guys want to see?
Yeah.
I'm thinking Nick Walker. I'm going to contact Nick Walker tonight. I'm going to contact him tonight and see if we can get him on. But he's going to be crazy busy. Okay. Because he's going to be picked to he's going to be crazy busy. I'm going to see if I can get him on.
Even we can
who would you guys want?
Pull him on the show, like one of these, like for sure. We can pull on some special guests for you guys. So we'll try to look for some special guys for you guys for sure.
I'm a big
100%.
fan of Nick Walker. He's doing a great job. I love the way he trains. I love his mindset. He sticks to himself. He's respectful. He knows how to do everything the right way. He eats, trains, 100% bodybuilder, a young kid. I think he's going to do well. So
I think he's going to do
shout
really
out to Nick
well.
Walker.
I think he's going to do really well. Big shout out to Nick Walker for sure. He looked great in New York Pro.
Yeah,
for sure, 100%.
He looked insane.
He did. He looked ridiculous. All right. So what else we got after that? So December 4th or November 20th. We don't know yet. Okay. So I just want to let you guys know that Cars and Couture, the 11th annual Gala, will be tentatively on one of these dates in November or December. We're going to let you know exactly what it is. It's going to be a huge event. It always is. Big shout out to Donna Crowley. And we'll be involved with that heavily as usual. Presented by Titan Medical Center. Fashion show, high-end cars. I think it's going to be a 007 theme, so James Bond style. So we're going to be doing our, secret spy stuff there. It's going to be awesome.
That's right.
It's going to be Secret Spy, baby. James Bond, man.
Speaking of that, have you guys heard about the female James Bond coming up?
So we did hear about that, and I did see what
female James
Craig
Bond
Daniel. So Craig Daniel right now is the James Bond, right? And he came out and said, I don't think there should be a female James Bond. I'm sure he's going to get a lot of flack about that, but that just is what it is, right? Like, James Bond has always been a it's a female empowerment thing that's going on right now, which is fine. I'm all about it. Listen, I have a huge female staff here, so I believe in my female staff. But I think it should be some balance too, right?
It can't be too ridiculous because the people that remember how the originals were, me and John talked about this, personally, last week or something. They can't have let me see.
Tristan, I'm going to be getting a hold of you, so Tristan might be coming out as a Titan athlete.
Tristan
from
Orlando?
Yeah, no, he's down in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, okay.
He's an IBB Pro too as well.
Nice.
To do a good look. So I'll be in contact with you, Tristan. I did not forget about you. Did not. Block the racists. Damn racists on here. You bastards out there.
I'm not even gonna say his name because I'm not gonna give him.
No shout out to you.
Yeah,
dude.
but
no shout out to you.
Some fool on there saying all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it's all right.
727-389-3220.
Come say it to our face.
912
Channel Side Drive. Come see us.
912. Ask for Big Dru. I'll be right out.
What up, Neil? How you doing, bro? I hope all is well. So that's going to be huge. December 4th, Tim Gardner's NBC Atlantic Coast. That'll be down in Fort Lauderdale. So that's going to be another big event, hopefully, for us. It's going to be really, really cool. Come to the East Coast. So the East Coast, like New York, or East Coast of Florida. So if you're talking about the East Coast of Florida, we'll be down there very shortly for this, too. At NBC Atlantic Coast. It's going to be really good.
It's going to be a good one. That's a new show.
Yeah. And then
show for us.
Sharu Classic, I'm working on. I don't know. I haven't called the Sharu. I got to call him to see if we're going to do that. But if it is, that's going to be another December show. And then that's the end of the year for us.
For shows.
And then at that point, we're going to start a whole brand new fresh year in January. Big Irishman in the house. My dude, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. We're rebranding steroids.
Got two batters.
Bye to you. You're bye. Bye-bye. Wave Forey, whoever your name is. Call me Daddy Gorilla. Florida, sorry, just heard you. Yeah, so we'll be down there for sure. Keep your head up, guys. Don't let the internet trolls. We won't. Don't worry. Like I said, we're not worried about it. If they want to say it to our face, come on down or meet us at one of these events. Yeah. You know where we're going to be at. We're posting the schedule for you guys. Come see me and Big Dru. Let us know what you think about us, and then we'll talk about it.
Come arm wrestle me. We'll see what's up. Let me know how that wrist feels afterwards.
I got my Titan Ninjas. Don't worry, guys.
That sounded like the mini boss.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. We'll be getting you guys. Don't worry. Yeah. You won't even see us coming. Anyway, so thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for joining in for another Titan Lifestyle with Big Dru. Every Friday, 2 p.m. Keep it locked to social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, obviously. And a lot
also the
more.
Podcast, guys. Check out the podcast. You can listen to us while you clean the house, driving in your car. Podcast on an iPhone. Just type in Titan Lifestyle Podcast. If you have an Android, just Google search the same thing. It'll come up. You can watch this show, all the past shows, archives, everything's on there. You can listen to every show.
I do got one more story. Because I don't get to tell you all these stories I got.
Also, after that, John, let's bring up the website, and it's great, but it's a little slow. We're fixing it.
Sure. So first thing is, new website launched yesterday. It's got all the new therapies on it. Everything's up to date. Only bad thing is, it is a little slow right now. So we're working on the back end right now on the servers and everything to make sure it speeds up, so it's lightning fast for you guys. The next thing, this story, this is really cool. So this patient writes in. And he says, listen, I just need to let you guys know. I'm like, oh, what'd you know? Thank you, Invalid Cracker. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Definitely get your shirt, man. I'm going to get your shirt, 727-389-3220. Text it in. I'll send you out a free shirt. So with this, what happened was this doctor writes in, he's a patient. And this doctor says a story like, hey, listen, I went to these other people before you guys, and I'm a physician and all this. And it basically left me high and dry. And, after that, it kind of really, really turned me off to the whole idea of preventative and anti-aging and really helping myself. I've been listening to your podcast for over a year.
Thank you.
Finally got the courage to call Titan Medical Center. It's one of the best things that I ever did. And you guys have followed through, and you guys have helped me change my life. I'm going to show you the email. Dude, these emails.
Thank you for watching for a whole year.
For listening.
And
before downloads of podcasts.
That sounds like something me or John would do. Investigate for a year or two before we go in there.
Absolutely.
But thank 100%. You for that. I love hearing stuff.
Those messages that we get motivate us even more to be better for you guys. It's priceless. The feeling is it's better than any drug or endorphin.
Yeah, when you change someone's life, it's like it's the best feeling knowing that
it really is. And somebody said that to you, man. I mean, it's pretty serious. It's very personal to me too as well. So I knew Drew would like to hear that. But we get a lot of these stories every day. Even our Google reviews, man, I get to go read on there when they come up, and they're just game changers. And I have like this one guy just wrote, and I posted on a story where it was talking about like he wanted to give his update because he wrote an original review and then he wrote an update to the review.
Update to the update.
Yeah, so it was just really cool, and it talks
more,
about
more badges coming in.
Yeah, more. I appreciate all you guys, man. Thank you guys so much, dude. So much. So
it's good stuff.
You guys have been with you for a year now. Hawk Squad, you've been with us for a year now. That is awesome.
Somebody said, keep your head up, don't let the internet troll.
Oh, dude.
Hey,
we're not letting no trolls.
They're helping rather than hurting us. They think they're hurting us, but they help us.
Every time they come on here and they comment, it's boosting our algorithm.
Yeah, thank you.
So, come on. Let's go, you trolls.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning. Thank you for taking time out of your day to go onto your phone or your tablet or your iPad to go on there, to go to Titan Medical's website.
Yes.
You did all that to watch us and then to talk junk.
That's right. That's right.
I didn't put that much effort into looking at your
no. All I did was just block it. See ya. Smith or James, what's going on? Awesome. Thank you. So that's it, guys. That's the show. Hope you guys have a great weekend, right?
See you guys at the Olympia.
We'll see you in
Olympia. It's going to be a
2
great
weeks.
show.
And we're going to have tons of giveaways and special giveaways and all kinds of stuff. So.
And we also might have a huge opportunity in the making. We're not sure yet. But we might have a huge opportunity for a male or female.
Yeah.
Big opportunity.
Yep.
A Titan opportunity.
Yep.
Might be available for you guys.
Yep, that's true.
So come by the booth and check it out.
We'll discuss that next week.
Yeah.
For sure. So you guys keep it locked. We'll see you guys next week for Titan Lifestyle with Big Dru at 2 p.m. every Friday.
All right, guys. Have a great week. Stay safe.